if I told you that a young man flipping burgers at McDonald's became one of the richest people in the world because of crypto? And what if another man, once worth $25 billion, lost it all overnight and now sits behind bars? This isn't a movie, this is real life. In the chaotic, unpredictable world of cryptocurrency, the line between billionaire and bankrupt is razor thin. Let's start with one of the most iconic names in crypto, Changpeng Zhao, better known as CZ. His family faced political persecution and eventually moved to Canada when he was a teen. They weren't wealthy. In fact, CZ had to work overnight shifts at McDonald's just to help support his family. He didn't come from money, he came from hustle. In 2017, CZ launched Binance, a cryptocurrency exchange. He started with barely any funding and almost no support from traditional investors. But within just 8 months, Binance exploded in popularity. Traders from all over the world flocked to it. By the end of the year, Binance was handling billions in daily volume. CZ's net worth skyrocketed. At his peak, he was worth over $60 billion, more than Mark Zuckerberg at one point. But the story doesn't end at success. In 2024, CZ pleaded guilty to violating US laws and stepped down as CEO. He paid a massive fine and was sentenced to 4 months in prison. Next up, Vitalik Buterin, the brain behind Ethereum. Vitalik was born in Russia and moved to Canada as a child. He was incredibly smart but socially withdrawn. While other kids were playing games, he was writing code. At 19, he co-founded Ethereum, a decentralized platform that changed the crypto world forever. Ethereum isn't just a currency. It allows people to build decentralized apps, smart contracts, and more. It's the foundation of DeFi, NFTs, and even virtual real estate. Vitalik's idea became a global movement, and he, a billionaire before his 30th birthday. Despite his wealth, he lives modestly, often giving to causes like pandemic relief, anti-aging research, and refugee support. Vitalik reminds us that sometimes, quiet minds create the loudest revolutions. Now let's turn to one of crypto's most tragic downfalls, Sam Bankman-Fried, or SBF. In 2019, he launched FTX, a crypto exchange built to be sleek, easy, and fast. He became the face of crypto in America, gaining endorsements from celebrities like Tom Brady and deals with politicians. By 2021, SBF was worth $25 billion. But behind the scenes, FTX was a house of cards. Customer funds were misused. Risky trades were hidden. In 2022, the entire empire collapsed. SBF was arrested, tried, and convicted for fraud. In 2024, he was sentenced to 25 years in prison, from the world stage to a jail cell, all in under 2 years. It's the biggest crypto fraud in history, and a harsh reminder that greed kills faster than failure ever will. Now meet Do Kwon, the man behind Terra, Luna, and the algorithmic stablecoin UST. At first, he was seen as a genius. Terra was supposed to be a stable digital currency that would revolutionize payments. People trusted it. Big names invested. At its peak, the Terra ecosystem was worth over $40 billion. But in May 2022, UST lost its dollar peg. Panic set in. Investors ran for the exits. And in just a few days, both UST and Luna collapsed, wiping out billions. Do Kwon vanished. He became a fugitive. Later, he was arrested in Montenegro and now faces legal action in multiple countries. People lost life savings. Trust in crypto was shattered. And Do Kwon? He went from tech visionary to public enemy overnight. Next up, Kyle Davies and Su Zhu, founders of Three Arrows Capital, 3AC. Their hedge fund was a crypto powerhouse, managing over $10 billion in assets. They made bold bets. Too bold. They were heavily exposed to risky tokens like Luna. When Terra crashed, 3AC couldn't recover. The fund collapsed. Billions were lost. Instead of facing the music, Kyle and Sue disappeared from the public eye. No apologies, no accountability. They went from luxury yachts to being chased by global regulators. Their story is a reminder that in crypto, the fall is often faster than the rise. So what does this all mean? Crypto has the power to change lives. It has created opportunity where there was once poverty, but it's also left destruction in its wake. It's not just a market, it's a mirror that reflects ambition, greed, vision, and fear, all at once. Some rise by building, others fall by cheating. In the world of crypto, a McDonald's worker can become a billionaire can become a convict, and your future can shift with a single tweet or transaction. The line between genius and fraud is paper thin. So before you jump in, ask yourself, are you chasing wealth or running from risk? Because in crypto, the only thing faster than the rise is the fall. Like, share, subscribe, and always remember, fortunes are made in silence, but collapses echo forever.